Derius Davis with his first big play, Quentin Johnston still annihilating, and now Max Duggan is slinging it. All of you TCU fans better bolt up. And by the way, thank you for Quentin Johnston. We really appreciate it. Now, like the video and subscribe if you enjoy. Let's get right into it. Also, really quickly, I just wanted to get this in the video. Keenan Allen is throwing some shade at Joe Lombardi, saying he was stuck in the slot the entire time last year. Now he's playing all over the field, inside and outside, playing everything. And he sees himself in this Kellen Moore offense playing that CD Lamb role, which is interesting because a lot of people were saying that Quentin Johnston is going to be the one playing that CD Lamb role. But if what Keenan Allen is saying is true, that they're all playing everything, then maybe they're all going to be playing that CD Lamb role and everyone can just run it interchangeably. Okay, now let's get into the clips. First play, Derius Davis, deep pass over the middle of the field. Boom! Right there from Justin Herbert. Now let's take this back and you can see, obviously, Max Duggan, Easton Stick right here. So Justin Herbert's right there passing the ball. You can't see him because Donal Parham is so freaking big. But check this out. JT Woods is the man right here. You can't see because this clip starts in the middle of the play, but he obviously bit towards that tight end because you can see it. Take it back. He's starting to go back this side. Ogbongbemiga is also going into that Donald Parham little curl route, hook route right there. So it's a high-low concept. Now we're going to run Derius Davis way over the middle, and we got Tiawan Mullen trailing him on this play, the UDFA from Indiana. That ball is actually thrown a little bit behind Derius Davis. You see right there, he has to stop, plant that foot, and just completely stop his momentum and catch that ball right on his face mask. That's how fast Derius Davis is. Good play by him. Kind of like a breakdown in defense from JT Woods. I'm assuming that was his assignment, but obviously Tiawan Mullen is trailing as well. And then Mark Webb over the top, probably the single high safety there. Great play by Derius Davis. And listen, I know our wide receiver room is great, but don't forget about Donald Parham catching that ball. Boom! Get off of me, Tyler Baker-Williams. Also an undrafted free agent from North Carolina State. But Donald Parham running right up the seam, and check out this beautiful pocket. Absolutely just concrete stable. You love to see it. Zion Johnson pushing that man out. Rashawn Slater hugging that dude. It doesn't look like it's holding. And then also on that right side of the offensive line in the middle, there is nobody coming forward. Trey Pipkins stonewalling whoever the heck is over there on defense. And then we have this beautiful catch by Donald Parham, turning his body like he's just so majestic. And then that freaking stiff arm, get off of me, running after the catch into the end zone for a touchdown. I don't know if he would have been tackled right there if you're going full speed on it, but I'm going to put my money on Donald Parham on that one. UDFA against Donald Parham, 6 foot, what, freaking 9? Something like that. He was standing in front of Justin Herbert that last play. We couldn't even see Justin Herbert. And how big is Justin Herbert? Now, guess who's back at practice today? Justin Herbert throwing to his favorite target. I'm going to say it. Quentin Johnston with a deep pass touchdown. We're getting 2 angles from this one. I actually have 3 angles on this play. He beat Cam Brown, number 38, in single coverage, man coverage right there. But check out number 91, working on Zion Johnson. That is Chris Hinton. He actually does a pretty good job of swiping those arms away and almost getting farther downfield to get a pressure. I don't think that he pressured Justin Herbert. I don't think he affected the throw because if we see from this angle, you can see that's Corey Linsley blocking Nick Neiman. Good protection on this right side as well. Looks like a pretty clean pocket right there. There's Chris Hinton. He's got a good few yards to go. And now let's look at this other angle so I can show you this play design. Quentin Johnston right here. I have no idea who these guys are because this is just so far out that I can't tell. But you can see everybody is running a deep route. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful. Now we got an interception for Michael Davis working on Quentin Johnston right here. He is blanketing him this entire way, steps right in front of that ball from Justin Herbert and gets that pick 6. Let me take this back a little bit so that you can see from the very beginning the protection. It is so hard to see because they're so far away, but Justin Herbert's right there. That's Rashawn Slater doing a good job off that side. Oh, it looks like from that right side somebody's getting in there. Looks like it may have been a sack, but I can't tell for sure. Looks like somebody got in there on Justin Herbert off of Trey Pipkins' side. But let's look at Quentin Johnston running this route. He's got like a step on him. I want to see a better route run here. When he plants that foot, we know he's explosive. We know how explosive he is. So explode off of it, off of that cut. You plant and drive towards the middle. It's a little bit of a lazy route run there. Obviously, he's a rookie. He's going to get so much better throughout his career. But it allows Michael Davis to just kind of stay in that hip pocket once he cuts like that, because he knows, okay, now he's moving, instead of just a bang. And then, oh my gosh, now I have to catch up. You know what I mean? And listen, I know Quentin Johnston is a great player, but great players still drop balls from time to time. You can see he's right here on a screen pass. Ball is right here. Gonna go forward a little bit. You can see he's trying to catch the ball like this, going into his body. It hits his chest, just falls down on the ground. And it's so tough to see, but it looks like that receiver that was blocking for him is Josh Palmer, and he was blown up on the play all the way back into him. So maybe that has something to do with him dropping the ball. But either way, try to catch that ball with your hands, especially when you're getting a screen pass like that. Also, I'd like to see him be running into that pass rather than just standing still waiting. Get some momentum and then catch the ball, go right down the field. Somebody asked me in yesterday's video, where's Pokey Wilson? Here he is, right here, number 83. Really good route there. Boom, slap him away. You got to catch that one, man. You got to catch that. He does such a great job of getting separation on this play, stopping his feet, swiping his body away, swiping the defensive back's body away, and he's got so much room. He swiped the defender off of the screen. You got to catch this ball, Pokey. It is high. It's a high ball, but there's no one around you. And you made a great route, man. You had a great route run. You got to catch that ball, Pokey. Hopefully he'll do better in the preseason. If not, we'll get him on the practice squad, because that was really a very, very good route run by him. Remember how earlier in the video I said that Quentin Johnston was Justin Herbert's favorite target? Well, Justin Herbert was on the herd today and said that Quentin Johnston is an incredible player and he's a star already. Yes, Justin. Yes. Also, another great play, Quentin Johnston, 50-yard touchdown from Max Duggan. Apparently the play broke down, but we got that TCU connection. Max Duggan and Quentin Johnston, they know how to play with each other. 50-yard touchdown. I wish that there was a clip of that, man. Now we got another tweet from Daniel Wade from Locked On Chargers. Isaiah Spiller made a really good toe tap catch over Ogbongbemiga for about 30 yards. Man, if Isaiah Spiller can make really good catches like Austin Eckler can, we're going to have a pretty good backfield. Now let's talk about some of the rookies. Daiyan Henley with a nice tackle, fighting through a block, and then the very next play got an assist. 2 back-to-back plays for him. And then also the rookie Scott Matlock was getting a lot more playing time with the first team. We've been seeing him play with that first team defense a lot, but now that Sebastian Joseph Day is injured, probably for like 4 weeks, I think is what I saw, with that quad contusion, Scott Matlock is looking like he's probably going to get a lot more snaps in that first team defense, especially if he's playing like Daniel Wade is saying he's playing, which is pretty freaking good. Justin Herbert is still looking healthy and comfortable in this offense. 20-yard scramble down the right sideline, and then he connected with Donal Parham Jr. with that 27-yard pass that we saw, and that should have probably been a touchdown, but they called the play dead. Back-to-back runs from Joshua Kelley, and then a Gerald Everett touchdown pass that ended that drive, 24-14. The offense was focused, well, really the entire day was focused on the middle eight, which is the last 4 minutes of the first half and then the first 4 minutes of the second half. So they're going back and forth, back and forth. And the starters were always playing the second team. So the starting defense was playing the second team offense, while the second team defense was playing the starting offense. So obviously the first team won just about every single drive. And we got some good things coming out of Tuipulotu with that Michael Davis interception. Tuipulotu was in there, probably had a sack, but the official said just let the play go, and that resulted in that Michael Davis interception. But then the very next play, 3rd and 3, Tuipulotu with the run stop, man. We did not draft him for his run defense. We drafted him for his bend and explosiveness coming off the edge as an edge rusher, a pass rusher. But if he can play well in that run defense, kind of get that, maybe learn a little bit from Joey Bosa with that hand technique that he has, just so crafty with it. Tuipulotu can really become a great edge defender for us, and that would give us so much depth, especially because Khalil Mack might not be on this team after next year. And now look at this offensive line, man. The battle between Rashawn Slater and Joey Bosa was elite, with them going 1-for-1. Khalil Mack and Trey Pipkins also had 2 strong duels. Man, Trey Pipkins, just stay healthy. I can't stress enough how much we need him to be healthy this year. Nick Williams won both of his reps along the interior. Watch out for Nick Williams too. He's going to get some more playing time along with Scott Matlock, while Sebastian Joseph Day is gone with that injury. Jamari Sawyer, Zion Johnson also showed strength on the inside with their reps. Of course they did. We got this tweet from Daniel Popper. I don't like seeing this. John Hightower walked over to the rehab area during individual drills. Really hope that he's not injured. We didn't hear or see anything from John Hightower today. That was my phone. I don't know if you guys heard that, but hopefully John Hightower is just like cramps or something because it's hot and humid today. Really would suck to see him have such a great camp and end like this in an injury. Now we got some kicker news. Dustin Hopkins is back out on the field today kicking field goals, even though, I mean, this is a day after I said that I'm pretty sure Cameron Dicker, the kicker, has secured his job as the kicker for the Chargers. Dustin Hopkins, we were talking about possibly trading him yesterday. I know someone in the comments mentioned the Cowboys may need a kicker. But any Dustin Hopkins fans out there that want him to win the job at this point, I'd be interested to see if anyone doesn't think Cameron Dicker is going to be the kicker on this team. And that is everything you need to know from TCU Day at Chargers camp. All those TCU guys showing out. John Hightower right here. I made a video yesterday saying he was going to be the secret weapon. I hope he stays healthy so that he can make plays like he's been making. Check that out.